Philadelphia all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger.
Ball one, no strike.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time.
One ball, one strike.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bellinger, base runner at first with one out.
No, that's
and he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Quinn is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So 2 down and a runner at first. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy.
He's out.
We'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Now to the plate, Roman Quinn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder,
pitch on the way.
Roman Quinn.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped up. Smith is there. He's got it one away. So one down, no one aboard.
Right fielder.
And Adam Hazley digs in now. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game.
Ball, that's off the plate.
If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh,
0-1.
not ready for that slider at all. It's strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, and he was
No
fooled
balls,
that
2
time
strikes.
on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. From the stretch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And now it'll be the
Batting
cleanup
fourth,
spot for the Phillies.
the catcher,
JT Realmuto
JT
takes his first cuts in this one with a man at
Realmuto.
first and 2 away. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The relay, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brad Miller.
In now, Brad Miller. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Realmuto at second with 2 down. High in the air into shallow left center. Seager onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that brings up Javi Baez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's
Count.
a late
0-2.
swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the next to bat will be Mike
The
Moustakas.
first baseman, number 9, Mike.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball
I got a
1.
ball, 1 strike.
No
Oh, that's
offer
out.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And
The
that
catcher,
brings up Will Smith.
Smith.
First offering on its way.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Chased a low ball
0-2.
there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the plate. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll
Leading
bring
up
up
for the
Alec
Phillies,
Bohm.
the third baseman, Alec.
And he swings
0-1.
right over the top of this one, 0-1. Just a tick behind
No
for
ball,
a strike.
2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Ready now.
Batting seventh.
Didi Gregorius.
The second baseman, Didi.
Infield shifted well to the
Gregorius.
right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him
0-2
here.
is the
He's
count.
in control, 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into
One
this
ball,
ball
2
game
strikes
right
to count.
now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ball, that's out.
2-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
McCutcheon.
Take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And he struck him out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince
Batting
Velasquez.
ninth, the pitcher,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Velasquez.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be
Leading
the
off
ever
for the
versatile
Dodgers,
Chris Taylor.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch.
Chris
Here it comes.
Taylor.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off
Ball
and called
one,
the
no
ball
strike.
low. That evens it up 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. This is popped up. Miller is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be
Batting
Trevor
ninth,
Bauer.
the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
First pitch on its way. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So it's back to the top of the
center
order
fielder,
now.
number
And that'll
25,
bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's finding his groove
No
out there
balls,
now.
2
It's
strikes.
0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's the design.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go.
Leading off
Roman
for the
Quinn
Phillies,
popped into foul ground his
center
last
fielder,
time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got
Roman
to make an adjustment right here.
Quinn.
The swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and a good tight
I got the
slider
count.
there.
0
He's in
and 2.
command, 0-2. Quinn is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on
Up
the
next for
defensive side of the ball, given the position
right
he
fielder,
plays.
And not
Adam
only just speed, but first step quickness
Paisley.
speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his
that
fastball.
ball went out.
2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's
No ball,
quickly in
2
the hole.
strikes.
0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of it.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody.
Now here's the first
Bellinger.
offering. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the AB now. Started to go around
1-0.
there, but he holds up ball 1. Miller's got it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey.
Now here's the first
Seager.
offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Javier.
Here's
Baez.
Javier Baez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch
0-1.
fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without
Up
a
next
play.
for the Dodgers, the first baseman,
Into the box
Mike
now, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy
Leading up
catcher,
for the
JT
Phillies.
Realmuto.
the catcher, JT.
Had him
Real
lunging at
Muto.
that
0-1's
top
the
of
count.
the zone, and that's strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking
Now
ball
batting,
there.
the
JT
first
Realmuto
baseman,
becomes the first
Brad
out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Miller.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. And that's the second out of the inning. That brings up Alec
Now
Bohm.
batting,
He
third
topped
baseman,
out in his first trip.
Alec.
Halfway to 100
Bohm.
pitches. Here it is. Strike swinging.
0-1.
Timing a little off on that one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Baez has it. Go to first with
He's out.
time to spare, and the side is retired. Here now is Will Smith. He'll lead it off against Vince
Leading off for the
Velasquez.
Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
And now the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Miller is there for it. 1 out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher,
Up next
Trevor
for the
Bauer,
Dodgers.
grounded out in his
pitcher,
last at-bat. Here's
Bauer.
the first pitch. Swing and miss
0-1's
that
the
time.
count.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Miller takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So
The
that'll
center
bring in
fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton.
25.
He's 0 for 2
Byron
thus far in this one.
Buxton.
He's set, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cody Bellinger
Cody
at the plate now.
Bellinger.
And he'll watch
Ball
one
one.
miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Runner,
There goes Buxton. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Smith at third. Buxton on at second with 2 down. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. McCutcheon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in will be Didi Gregorius. He collected a base hit his first time up.
The second baseman, Didi.
Infield in the overshift here.
Gregorius.
Now the pitch.
Yeah.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
0-2.
If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1
The
away.
left fielder, number 22.
So the next hitter to
Andrew.
dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. Struck out in his first at-bat. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. There's Baez. And there's out number 2.
The
Next
pitcher,
to
number
dig in,
21.
Vince Velasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way late on the
0-1.
fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a
No
ballpark
balls,
that
2
is
strikes.
notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The batter, number 5.
Here's
Shortstop,
Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
He's
Hello.
1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Off the
Outside,
plate.
that's a
1
ball.
ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. To second for
Out.
one. On to first, and they get them both. So now into the
Up next
box
for the
is
Dodgers,
Javier Baez.
the third
A hit
baseman,
in 2 tries so
Javier
far.
Baez.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a
And he
ball.
takes ball 1. And he
2-0.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. No runs on 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Miller waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roman
Leading
Quinn.
up
No
for the
hits in
Phillies,
2 trips to the plate for
center
him in the
fielder,
ballgame.
Roman Quinn.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam
Here now is Adam Hazley.
Hazley.
Yes, he'll take
Counts
a look at a
1-0.
slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey!
Ball and a strike. One and 2 now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
One out
Now
for the
that-
Phils in their half
the
of the 6th.
shortstop,
And up steps the big bat of Fernando
Tatis.
Tatis Jr.
Hey!
Junior.
Fastball on the inside
0-1.
corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder,
Ball,
you've got to
that's
catch it
inside.
and get rid of it quickly.
1-1 the count now. No
Nope,
offer
inside,
on that
ball
one.
2.
2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he comes
I got
back
the count,
with
2
a
and
gorgeous
2.
slider there for strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw
You're
just
out.
in time as he was flying down the line that time. Next to stand in is JT
Now batting,
Realmuto.
catcher,
He's working on a 1-for-2
JT.
game so far.
Real Muto.
That's a ball.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fouled away.
Hey!
He comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. To first, fielded by Moustakas. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He grounded
Leading off
out
for the
last
Dodgers.
time up.
No, you're
The
only
first
down
baseman,
1 right
number
here,
9,
but the exploding
Mike
stuff that's coming out of the back
Moustakas.
end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Miller is under it. 1 away. Now at the
Now
plate
batting,
here is
the
Will
catcher,
Smith.
Will
Hit in 2 tries for him
Smith.
so far. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
check swing
One
here as he
ball,
couldn't help
2
himself,
strikes.
and it's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes
He's
the
out.
throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder, number
Up
3.
next, Chris Taylor. He was retired
Taylor.
after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat.
We'll
On the
have
tag,
to leave
you're
it
out.
there as
Ladies
the
and
play is
gentlemen,
made for
please
the
join
third
us
out.
for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. He's
Leading
hitless
up
in his
for
2
the
at-bats
Phillies.
so far.
The first baseman,
Now the pitch.
Brad Miller.
Just a tick behind
0-1's
for
the
a
count.
strike. Oh, and 2 the count to
I
Miller.
got the count 0-2.
Not
Oh,
a bad
that's
pitch
just
there
out.
with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So
Now
next to
batting.
the plate for the Phils,
third baseman,
Alec Bohm.
Alec.
Bounced out last time up.
Boom.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. So
Up next
next
for
to bat will
Philadelphia,
be Didi
the
Gregorius.
second baseman,
He's 1 for 2
Didi
in this one. And now the first
Gregorius.
pitch. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher,
Leading off
Trevor
for the
Bauer.
Dodgers, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Here's
center
Byron
fielder,
Buxton
number
now.
25.
He's working on a 1
Byron
for 3 thus far.
Buxton.
First offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's foul.
1 out, nobody on. And a good idea to
count
hold
is
off
1
on that
and 2.
swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Velasquez over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2
Up
away
next
for
for
the
the
Dodgers
Dodgers,
here in the 8th.
the right
Here
fielder,
comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Your attention, please. Now,
So with
pitching
a
for
left-handed
the
hitter
Phillies,
waiting, they'll go to their own
number
left-hander out of the
55.
bullpen. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be
1-1.
surprised if we see it again.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
I
Good
got the count,
sinking
1 and
action
2.
there. 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And Tatis is there to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the
Leading
former
up
National
for the
League MVP,
Phillies,
Andrew
the
McCutchen.
left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Your
Travis
attention, please.
Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Travis.
Now the first pitch.
Jankowski.
Hey!
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Roman Quinn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey!
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 23.
And now here is Xander Bogaerts, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, and there's one away. Here's Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's 1-1.
Out. That's a ball.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2-2 the count.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in next, Javier Baez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Here comes the tying run home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in is Will Smith, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Real Muto is after it. Throw on first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies and finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vince Velasquez is credited with the win. Trevor Bauer settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.